I wanted to do this video just to share this picture. One of the hardest photos I've ever seen right there. Caitlin Clark, the Ohio State University. But it's in follow up to the video I did about the Iowa Ohio State game and Clark being in attendance there last night, because maybe I was missing some of the context or didn't understand the full context of why Cody McMahon may have been so upset with the Hawkeyes, because she called them disrespectful in the midst of it. And I wasn't, I said I didn't want to put words in her mouth because I was just kind of assuming it was in the heat of the competition from that game. Maybe it was a little residual Iowa anger. Perhaps. I don't know. Again, I can't speak for her. I'll let her put her comments on the record. But, when you go back and look at some of the past things, it's interesting to see. This article sums it up here. The rivalry hit a fever pitch in January of 2023. After beating Ohio State and Columbus, then Iowa guard took a dub chain, a giveaway that night, and threw it over her shoulder as she walked in front of the Buckeyes bench. Caitlin took the dub chain shirt as like a little joke, whatever, which is cool, said McMahon. I was just thinking in my head, seeing that, we just have to smile through it and move on to the next. And then later said, this game was personal. This game was very personal. And I think I responded well. Now, that's great stuff. Sports rivalry stuff. I love it. I don't got a problem with it. Great. Awesome. But I found it amusing seeing some of the things after the fact. Of course, hearing this in the midst of the game last night.
Over the last 3 years, you've had some absolute battles with Iowa. What is it about that team that brings out the competitive fire in you guys?
Not going to get into it all the way, but let's just say they're a little disrespectful as far as, how they view us. So we take that personal. I take that personal. I like to fight on the court. I have that dog in me. So I go out there and prove it. And yeah. Honestly, just one game at a time. I was a great team. I'll give it to them, credit 1,000%. But, we just stay poised and doing what we do. Don't let them get too hot on the outside, on the three. We do that. We're going to be fine. Offense will come, but our defense is what we've been needing to focus on.
Fair enough. She leaves with some Buckeyes bragging rights, right? And again, it was like a passing comment. She didn't really elaborate so much on the root of it. So I don't want to hyper-analyze it too much or make too big a deal out of it anyhow. So, she feels a certain type of way about Iowa. That's basically all it is, right? And it does seem from looking at some of the past that Clark could be a bit of an impetus, because if you're an Ohio State fan, I'm sure, you didn't like seeing this. You can call it disrespect. You can call it whatever you want. I call it fun.